And here, obviously, I built a job and not a business. When I first started, I was working in aerospace and I started an IT business. It started being a home IT business. And so somebody's computer broke. I they call me and I go and fix their computer. Very quickly, I learned two things. One, I wasn't going to make as much money working for the consumer than if I worked for a business. And two, it required my time, my presence, at least in the beginning. And so I went from working for the consumer to businesses and I started making more. I'm going to actually start trying to do things online and do things like build WordPress websites. So I started doing that and it became successful and I didn't have to be one-on-one there. And so slowly but surely my mind started thinking of ways to get out of this 80+ hour trap, but I could never actually get out. I was constantly being sucked back in to my business. And I created software, I created info products, I did WordPress websites, I sold on Amazon, I drop shipped, I did all of these different things. And not a single time could I ever escape. I would just get constantly sucked back in to working 40, 50, 60 hours plus a week. Okay. Because every decision requires your input. I started hiring people overseas, virtual assistants, like normal virtual assistants, just people. And I also hired some people here in the States. And I would have them start to do things. I'd teach them. They'd do things pretty well, but there would constantly be questions. One little tiny change and there'd be a question. One little forgotten part of the step, there'd be a question because I didn't have anything documented. And I started to dread things like taking vacations. I started to dread things like if my family needed something because now my revenue would start going down, or I'd come back to a pile of things that I needed to do. And here, obviously, I built a job and not a business.